Steve Bannon's trial began yesterday with jury selection. Of course, he is on trial for the criminal contempt charges that were filed against him by the Department of Justice after the criminal referral from the January 6th committee, after, of course, Bannon failed to comply with a subpoena issued to him by the committee. But that doesn't mean that his podcast is not airing every day. Nope, he's got a guest host out there, and yesterday, while Steve Bannon is sitting in that courthouse, the guest host on his podcast brought on one of Bannon's regulars, a man by the name of David Freit. He's an attorney. And Mr. Freit, I may or may not be pronouncing that correctly, he actually already declared Steve Bannon guilty. Before jury selection had even finished, a guest on Bannon's podcast already said Bannon's guilty. But not necessarily for the reasons that you would think. Here is what Mr. Freit had to say. I mean, the question is whether or not it's going to be able to fill 25 minutes. Because what's going to go on with the Bannon trial? Jury selection, federal court, it goes exceedingly quickly. It's going to be 95 plus, if not 100% Democrat, anti-Trump, and anti-Steve Bannon. And then what's left of Bannon's defenses? What's left to prove from the prosecution? Did you receive the subpoena? Did you respect the subpoena? Yes and no. Case closed. Wow. If only the trial would go that fast, right? I would love to see that, but actually, here's the crazy part, is Mr. Freit is actually right about the second part. I don't know about the 100% Democrat. We don't know what these jurors believe. We'll probably find that out after the trial is over. But either way, he is right about the legal defenses. And we know he's right because that's already what the judges said. Last week, before the trial even began, the judge once again struck down another motion by Bannon's attorneys, and he also effectively struck down all of their legal defenses. Because Bannon's team was trying to claim that Bannon, of course, had executive privilege from Trump. The judge says, no, you don't. Trump didn't give you executive privilege. Not to mention the fact that Trump is the former president. He has no claim of executive privilege. The current president, Joe Biden, is the only one who can do that, and he said he's not going to do it, so your executive privilege defense is out the window. Bannon's attorneys then asked, then what's even the point of a trial? To which the judge responded one simple word. He said, agreed. Because there is no defense. As this lawyer on Bannon's own podcast pointed out, did you get the subpoena? Yes, I did. Did you comply with it? No, I didn't. Okay, then you're guilty. It really is that simple, folks. The judge has made it that simple by throwing out all of these other defenses that Bannon's lawyers could possibly use. But I love the fact that this guy, Mr. Freit, came on Bannon's own podcast and told his audience that, yeah, guys, get prepared because this guy's going down. It's not going to end well for him. Here's the fun part. The two misdemeanor charges that Steve Bannon is facing each come with possible prison sentences anywhere from 30 days to 1 year in jail for both of them. So it could be 60 days to 2 years. So if Bannon is found guilty, if he does not just, immediately try to work out a deal and say, all right, let's get out of this, I'll give you my stuff, he could be going to jail. That could be a very real thing that happens at the end of this trial because Steve Bannon's not getting out of this. He's either going to have to turn over his documents or face the likelihood of jail. That's how this ends for Bannon. He is not going to win. I know he said he was going to go medieval on everybody, but it seems like you're in a rock and a hard place kind of situation here, Steve. You may want to think about turning over your documents because you don't look like the kind of guy that's going to fare too well in prison.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.